Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, as I promised, I will be giving you the weekly update on how my fantasy soccer team is doing, or fantasy football. And because we, because the because the round two of group stage just ended, my match day two scores just ended. So I'm gonna take you through how I did, and then I'll show you my team for group stage three, or like the third match day, and yeah. Okay, so I chose the Senegal goalkeeper, the Brazilian defender, the Croatian midfielder, the Polish striker, and the my extra was the South Korean striker. I was expecting good results from all of them, especially from Mendy, my goalkeeper, because he was going up against Qatar. I expected him to keep a clean sheet. Instead, he gave up a goal, which lowered his score a lot, and yeah, it was not good. And Sun Heung-min also losing to Ghana 3-2. He didn't do much. He had a couple of passes, entered the box a couple of times, but he didn't do too good. I can show you the stats. Yeah, in the end, he got a 46. He got the 35 for being a starter, and then he didn't do too well. Neither did Mendy. He got his 35 for being a starter, and then, yeah. He had a couple of saves that helped a lot, but now we move on to my next player, Robert Lewandowski, who got his first goal in the World Cup. So that was very helpful. He also got an assist. So his decisive score was very nice. Although he did not do too good in like all around score. It was mainly his decisive score that really helped. Big chances missed. Yeah. Had he scored both of those, I would be doing really good, but he missed. So he got a 70, which is still pretty good. Thiago Silva, the Brazilian defender, he kept a clean sheet, so that was helpful. He got his 35 for being a starter, and then he did very good in like all around score, getting almost 30. So he goes, he gave up two fouls sadly, but these defending, possession, yeah, he did pretty good. And then Perisic, who I made my captain, he also got a 70, but because I gave him the 20% increase, he got an 84. So him and Lewandowski were pretty equal. He got two assists, so that was nice. But yeah, my team didn't do too great. We got 314.4 points out of the possible 500, I think. Um, so the best goalkeeper was the Polish goalkeeper, and then followed by the Australian and the United States goalkeepers. The best defender was the a French defender got a perfect 100. Anyone who had him was really lucky. Alex Sandro. I picked the wrong Brazilian defender, and then Jordi Alba. I'm just going off of people who played in the World Cup. Bruno Fernandes. He had two goals. Kang Lee, he had a couple of goals, I know. Mohamed Kudus, he had two goals. I wish I had them. And then for forwards, Antonio Griezmann, Mbappe, uh, Diego Maradona. What? What? I'm pretty sure that's just Messi. Uh, so yeah, I did not have any of the top players. And if we look at the leaderboard, I placed 62nd thousand, which isn't that bad if you consider how many people there are. But um, yeah, it's not great. Let's see, number one, this guy, he had the Polish goalkeeper, the best defender, the best midfielder, one of the best strikers, and another one of the best strikers. So yeah, he deserved to win, or she. So yeah, I don't really know what these prizes mean. If you do know, please tell in the comments. But um, yeah. So for my next week lineup, It is, I already did it, and I'll just show you guys it, but I might change some stuff. So for my goalkeeper, I chose Mendy again. He's going up against Ecuador, who has Ener Valencia. He scored in every game. So that's, I don't think I'm going to stick with Mendy. I might go to Ter Stegen, but I don't think he's going to play. Except he's going against Costa Rica, so maybe Germany will let him play instead of Neuer because it's Costa Rica. So if I do end up changing that, I will let you guys know. I'll probably change it like when the lineups get announced. Otherwise, I'm sticking with Mendy. For my defender, it's either Thiago Silva or Kyle Walker. Now, I would usually choose Thiago Silva because he's going up against Cameroon and he's on Brazil. But I watched some of the Cameroon games and they are good. Like what they did against Serbia, 3-3 draw, and like they have good counterattacking abilities. They can counterattack really quick. But again, it's Brazil, so I don't know. Like they had chances against Switzerland, they just couldn't convert. So now that I'm thinking about that, I think I might go Thiago Silva, or because Kyle Walker is going up against Gareth Bale in Wales. So if Gareth Bale has an off day, Kyle Walker will do good. Also, Kyle Walker hasn't played in a long time. I think I'm going to go with Thiago Silva just to stay on the safe side because even though good counterattacking, I I think Brazil is Brazil. I think they'll be able to hold that. Now, for my midfielder, it's either Jack Grealish or Ivan Perisic. Grealish is going up against Wales, who don't have the greatest defense. And looking at the England team, I think England can shred them apart. Hopefully, Grealish starts. And they can like score some goals in here and there. Perisic is going up against Belgium, and I know Morocco defeated Belgium 2-0, but still, Belgium's a good team and they have to win, so they're going to be putting everything forward. So I'm going to go Jack Grealish, and I'm going to put him captain just because the Wales defense is quite weak, and I think he'll have the best chance of doing good. And then we go to Lewandowski. Now, I don't have the greatest options for striker. Either it's Lewandowski against Argentina or Son Heung-min against Portugal. Messi, Ronaldo, not the greatest strikers to choose from, but Son Heung-min, I had him for matchup 2. He gave me a 46, and that was against Ghana. Now he's going up against Portugal. But the only thing is that Portugal, they might just lose on purpose, or because they already qualified, so they might not play anyone good. Like they might not play Ronaldo, they might not play João Felix or Bruno Fernandes. They might just keep them all on the bench, and that could be like an opportunity for Son Heung-min. So again, I'm gonna be on the lookout for the lineups of the Portuguese players, but I think Lewandowski, he got his first goal in the World Cup, and I think he's looking to get another one. I think I'm going to go with Lewandowski against Argentina. Hopefully he does well. And for my extra, it's either Perisic, Son Heung-min, or Kyle Walker. I don't want to choose the same guys from the same team. So Kyle Walker and Jack Grealish, like, if they do bad, my whole squad is kind of screwed. So I don't want to choose Kyle Walker and Jack Grealish, so I'm not gonna. And it's either Son Heung-min or Ivan Perisic. If Portugal doesn't play like any good people, then I might consider Son Heung-min over Ivan Perisic. But Perisic got me a 84 actually, so I think I'm gonna go with that. So yeah, that is my lineup for match day 3. I changed a little bit, not too much. And hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.